What's up, Pirates? It's Jim with Awaken TCG, bringing you guys a live gameplay video. This is actually our first OP04 locals at my local shop, and this is going to be the finals match. We have a Katakuri versus a Law, two of the top decks, which I truly think are going to be top three probably for both of them. Katakuri just got way too many good options in the new set, and Law will be Law. Law is always going to be good, especially if Katakuri's good. Law being the best matchup into Katakuri will 100% be right up there with the heavy hitters. Anyways, on the left, the Katakuri player, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is the luckiest man I've ever met in my entire life, and he will 100% show you why I think that today. He is known as the lucky guy at our local, and there is no more perfect deck for him to be playing than Kata motherfucking Curry. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, both of these mats are regional finalist mats, and both of these players actually did earn them. They are both great players that top our locals very frequently. So I guarantee you throughout the weeks of OP04, we will be seeing this matchup with these two players more than once for sure. Getting right underway, we're going to have Katakuri going first on one Don. He's going to have the pudding because of course he does. Searching top four, he's going to fumble there, but he's going to choose a 2K Amande. Probably a lack of 2Ks in hand, which is why you choose that over... I don't think he had any other great options. I think I saw a Thunderbolt and a Sanji, so... This is probably his greatest pickup, as Amande is actually not bad to use into the Law matchup, because you can rest blockers and whatever other little guys that you want to deal with. Anyways, on 2 Don, Law's going to have his best start as well, playing out Curly to Don, searching the top 5 for a red 1-drop. Multiple options here, so he's going to think about it for a sec. Best probably being Nami, but he's going to pick up the Chopper. By the way, beautiful Chopper. I love that alt art, along with every other alt art in that set. And he will pass back. Katakuri now on 3 Don. Best play here is probably going to be Pero if he has it. He's going to swing 5. Law will take, as Law does, and we will definitely see the Pero and the pass back to Law. Katakuri turns not too hard if you have the card you need. It only gets a little more difficult when you don't have the perfect curve. You'll have to think about your plays a little more hard. Law's going to swing 5. Katakuri is going to take that, no trigger, or just choose not to activate it. Then he will play a 1-cost Nami, searching the top 5 once again. He's going to go ahead and pick up the Brook, Film Brook to be exact. Pretty underrated in Law, I think. I don't think all Laws run that card. I'm not super familiar. Maybe they do, but a great card that can get 2 bodies out for 4. 2 good bodies at that. And he's just going to go ahead and play 2 Bages. And with his last on, he is going to play a Tony Chopper that he searched earlier off of Nami. Katakuri now on 5 Don. We see the Randolph in hand. He is probably just going to end up playing that on curve. But let's see what Katakuri chooses to do. Swing 5 with Pero first, trying to avoid any cheeky triggers. Law player will take that and will swing a 5 again. He'll give a Beige blocker as he definitely wants to play a Bonnie or something onto the board next turn. And Katakuri just going to spend the 5 Don to play Randolph like we were assuming he would. Law now on 6 Don. 100% going to be able to Shambles this turn. He's going to play Otama, very interesting, trying to get this Pero off the board before he actually uses Shambles. Going to swing 3 to 3 with the Don. He's going to counter out for 1 with Shirahoshi. Good card to counter out with, and also forces the Law player to swing 5 or attach 1 to Nami if he wants to swing again. But yep, he's just going to swing 5 with Leader. KOing the Pero and allowing him to search the top 3 cards for a Big Mom Pirates type. I did see a 10-drop Mom in there, but it does not look like he has any in hand, so I'm assuming he's going to pick this up. And he does indeed pick up the Big Mom, putting the other 2 to the bottom. Law now tapping 2 Don, activating Shambles. He's going to take back the Don he attacked with, playing the best option, the 5-drop blocker Law, bringing back the Otama on play, putting the 2K back in his hand. and getting the 3-drop starter deck Zoro. Putting 1 Dawn on, bringing it to a 7k. Don't know exactly what that does, but I guess he just didn't have any greater plays that turn. 2 Dawn up, which means if he has a guard point or a rad beam, he can actually counter out a lot of these attacks. He's going to swing 7 to lead. He can either, just gives him an easy block, and he will go 7 again, looking at the top life and putting it to the bottom. Probably knows what it is or didn't like the trigger and wants a different one, but he's going to actually guard point out of that 7k swing, and a Katakuri player will just go ahead and play a 6-drop Perospero Vanilla. Definitely a card that completely made this deck even better, along with the other few cards that yellow got in this set, but this new 6 for 8 body is just absolutely fantastic, especially for Katakuri's preferable 2 Dawn curve. Anyways, Law now on 8 Dawn. We'll play the same Otama once again, bringing down Randolph. Look like we're going to go for just about the same exact play as we did last turn. We'll go 5 to 5 with leader. Just trying to get cards out of hand at this point. I'll give him the 2k Amande. And he's going to go ahead and swing 7 into 5. We will 100% take that with no blocker. Now attaching 1 to Law. Going to swing 7 at leader. He will choose to take it. And we'll get the Sanji trigger. Very nice. And trash the Thunderbolt out of hand, which you usually won't be using unless you have lethal. So that is a great card to trash out of hand. Then he's going to go ahead and tap 2, activating leader effect. And he's just going to bring back the Nami and choose not to play anything out, which is a thing a lot of laws I don't think know you can do. But anyway, he's just going to play the Nami once again for 1, getting another search off. He's going to grab the 2k Sanji. Wow, another beautiful card. Put the rest to the bottom. And looks like we're going to pass with 2 Dawn up. Definitely has some sort of rad beam or guard point in hand, or I don't think he would have done that for these past couple of turns. Anyways, Katakuri now on a 9 Dawn. The best play, and probably being 8-drop, I'd assume, on his Law or something like that would not be a bad play. Also, since you have 9, you could attach 1 to leader and do leader swing. He's actually going to go ahead and put 3 on Pudding and swing 5 at leader. The only blocker Law actually has up right now is Chopper. But with 2 Dawn up, I don't think we're very scared of many things this turn. He's just going to go ahead and give a 1k counter with the Brook he searched earlier. Katakuri player now with 6 Dawn left to work with. Looks like he's going to swing 8 and what I think is at leader. Knowing that if he swung at Law, he would counter out of it anyway. He might as well swing at leader, making it require more Dawn investment or card investment to actually counter out of. Yep, he's going to go ahead and take that. No trigger. Then Katakuri player going to go ahead and attach 1 to leader, swing 7 at leader, and put the card to the bottom. He's going to go ahead and guard point out. Katakuri player now knows what the bottom and second to bottom life are, which is really important in this matchup. And then he's going to go ahead and use his last remaining 5 Dawn just to play another Randolph. Passing to Law, now on 10 maximum Dawn, with a full board and not a lot of great cards to swing with. This is kind of maybe going to be an awkward turn for Law. Unless he has a restand Law, I think you can make this a pretty scary turn for the Katakuri player, especially with only 1 blocker on board and no Dawn up. He's going to go ahead and swing 5 to leader. Just see what we're working with, I'm assuming. He's going to go ahead and give a 2k Sanji. 3 on Nami. Gonna swing another 5, just trying to bleed out that hand. Looking like he only has 3 cards in hand at the moment. Gonna give another 2K, now going down to 2 cards in hand. Attaching 1 to Zoro, gonna swing 7. Boom! Thunderbolt right to your face with the best possible target. That was the one card he actually didn't know was there. Now his 2 remaining cards, he does know what those are. Showing why he is the luckiest player in the game. He's now going to play a 1-drop Nami in the place of Law and search out a Zoro. Law activating leader effect. Gonna pick up Otama for another Law blocker, grabbing the Nami he swung with this turn. And playing down a Rush Zoro that he just searched out. Beautiful art on this card as well. He's going to go ahead and swing 7 at leader once again. And looks like Katakuri player is going to choose to block that out. Definitely not enough counter in hand, as we know one of those is a Big Mom, and I'm guessing the Law player does as well. Now on Tendon, if you know yellow, you know what we're playing this turn. Gonna take Law's last life and go to 3, which should be safe for next turn. However, no blockers might make it a bit difficult. So he is definitely gonna have to think this over. Looks like he's got a 2K Amande and a Brule in hand. So he will have counter in hand if he plays Tenmon. He's gonna go ahead and play it, trashing the last card, the Bonnie that was never seen. Very unfortunate for the Law player, and he will gain another life. Now swinging 7 at the Zoro. I probably would have swung 5 first just to see if he wanted to block it. But he's going to go ahead and swing 7 at Zoro first. With 1 Dawn up, if he has another guard point, this is going to be another easy another easy 3K counter. Looks like he's thinking about blocking the chopper. He's going to go ahead and do it. Now going 5, he's just going to give him an easy block with Law, knowing if he wants to swing at it, he has probably a guard point in hand. But he's actually going to go AK lead, and he's going to get the perfect one of Rad Beam to go to 9. Very nice. It is looking like Law needs to win this turn unless he can kind of go crazy with the blockers, which I'm not 100% sure he will be able to do. Also going to need to avoid any crazy triggers. But as the Katakuri player has placed 2 at the bottom, I'm sure he knows if he is good this turn or not. He's going to start off with 5. Going to give that easy 1K Brule. Going to make it a lot harder to win game this turn. Restand Law would be absolutely crucial here if we're going for game. However, if he does get Thunderbolt, he will just Thunderbolt the character that you had decided to attach all to your Dawn to. Gonna swing another 5, 1 card in hand. If he does counter out of this, Law will know that he is wide open. Thinking about taking it. He does not know what this top card is, but you know who's playing the game. Boom! Thunderbolt! Get that shit out of here. And with that one, this is probably going to be game for the Law player. 2 Thunderbolts is really rough, especially on the best targets when they haven't even swung that turn. God, just a devastating deck, which just goes to show, even Katakuri's worst matchup, Law, is winnable if you get the right cards in life. So it is why I think it's going to be arguably top 1 this set, but we will see in the upcoming regional. Anyways, Law player going to play Nami for 1, search the top 5, probably looking for a chopper blocker to survive next turn. But he's just going to get the Rush Zoro, which means he's probably going to have to go for game this turn. With 1 card in hand, it is possible. He's going to go ahead and play the Rush Zoro now. Swing 5. He's thinking that card in hand is not a counter card, as he did not counter out of the last 5K swing. And if he does have something like a restand Law, that would be very big here. He's going to take it. Boom, it's the Sanji. He knew it was the Sanji as well. very smart to actually take that, because if he countered out and then he had to take that life, he could not play out the Sanji as a blocker because he would have no card to trash. He'll swing another 5 with Zoro knowing he has literally no counter in hand. And he's just going to go ahead and block that before it can get jet pistoled or anything weird like that. Six remaining Dawn. He's going to go ahead and attach 3 to Nami, swinging another 5. Katakuri player thinking if he wants to use this trigger or not. I don't think there's any good trigger that would actually do anything here. Yeah, he doesn't decide to use it, and he's going to go ahead and play the Dadan over the Nami, probably again searching for another chopper blocker. He's just going to find the Nami, and I think in that case this is just going to be game, leaving one Dawn up. Even if you had your guard point, since you already used Rad Beam, there was just no chance. Yep, he's going to swing 12, and he's showing that his last life was beige, just in case anything crazy happened. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of our finals of our first locals of OP04. Please comment down below what you guys think is going to be strong in this meta and what leaders you think we're going to see very frequently. Do you think Katakuri is a problem? Or do you think these old decks like Law and Zoro are still going to be big meta contenders? Please let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and have a great day. Peace.